Today I'm going to talk you through how to style very fine, very thin hair. Now, I am of the opinion that this is the worst hair type in the world. I'm the proud owner of it. This is a lie. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products in my hair. 8. And that's without even the curling. And you would never guess because it doesn't look particularly crunchy or heavy. I think my hair has a lot of flexibility. It's quite natural and soft. And that's really what I'm going for. I never want my hair to look stiff and rigid. And it's taken me a very long time to figure this out. I never used to use any hair products or any styling products. And over the past couple of years, I've slowly gotten more confidence with layering them. And that's really the trick. So that's kind of the thing I want you to take away from this video if you do have very thin, fine hair, is try and combine products. There is no one miracle product that's going to give you this hair. It's not going to happen. It requires work and it requires a few layers of different products. So I'm going to take you through what I do to get my hair into this condition. I'll do a separate video on how to curl it if you're interested, so just let me know in the comments if you are. But it really all is about finding the right mixture of things, and I'll show you a variety of products that I use and you can try them yourself. So it starts with washing. So what I do is I use a texturizing shampoo first of all, and my favorite by far is Big from Lush, and it's a sea salt shampoo. It's extremely weird if you've never seen it before. It's a gel with a whole lot of sea salt flakes suspended in it. It lathers up like a mofo, and it just, really what it does is the salt dries your hair out. That's the basic truth of it. So it roughs up the cuticle a little bit and it leaves your hair with a little bit of texture. It smells lovely. I just really enjoy using it, and that's always the first step for me. Because it's a little bit drying, I always follow up with a very nourishing but light moisturizer or conditioner. And my favorite one at the moment is the MOROCCANOIL Weightless Hydrating Mask, because this does a great job of sinking into the hair and making the ends very nice and soft, but it's totally weightless, so you don't totally lose all of the grip that the Big shampoo has given your hair by using this mask. So I put it on like a normal conditioner for 2 or 3 minutes in the shower, and when it rinses out, it leaves no residue behind. It's just it's a fantastic product, really good for fine hair. Then when I'm out of the shower, I just rough dry my hair with a towel and I brush it through with my tangle teaser. If you do have fine thin hair, I think a tangle teaser is a great product. It certainly works very well for me. Then I run a little bit of MOROCCANOIL Light through my hair, and this is obviously the formula for fine hair. There's a regular one for thicker, more coarse hair, and I've had this for ages and I've got that much left in it, but it lasts you forever and ever, because you need a tiny half a pump through, certainly through this amount of hair that I have. So I put a pump into my hands and I sort of warm it up, and then I just literally pull it through my wet hair and kind of give a little, make sure it's evenly distributed, and that again just helps to condition the hair and make sure that it isn't being overly processed and dried out by all these products, because it is important to make sure you're conditioning and nourishing it properly, because there is obviously a lot of product going into the hair on a nearly daily basis. So the next thing I do is I put in a thickening cream. Now I don't know of any alternatives to this. I've had it for a long time. It's from Living Proof. It's called the Full Thickening Cream. It's some kind of weird magic, calls itself a body boosting, naturally moving lotion for all hair types, and essentially what it does is it somehow thickens your hair. So again, I put a pea-sized amount in my hand, rub my hands together, and then I work it through the lengths of my hair, and it somehow adds a bit of body. So that's step 2. Step 3 is a volumizing mousse. This is my favorite one at the moment. I'm really enjoying this. It's called the Volumizing Mousse from MOROCCANOIL, and it says full body with medium hold. I don't even think it has medium hold. I think it's quite a soft, flexible hold, to be honest. Totally non-sticky. I put a ton of this in there. In fact, I put 2 really big pumps. So I do 1 pump, shake it, 1 pump in my hand, pull it through mostly the roots of my hair, then I flip my hair over and I do another pump in the sort of underside of my hair. And then that, I think, also helps to add a little bit of texture, and also obviously helps with a bit of volume at the crown. The 4th stage, certainly in styling, post shampoo and conditioner, is a salt or texturizing spray. So I love Kerastase Spray Porter, but I've run out of that. So at the moment I'm using the Evo Salty Dog Cocktail Beach Spray. They also do a really good texturizing spray called Mr. Fantastic. You can get Evo at selected salons. I've seen it at Frankfurter in the Waterfront, and I'm sure there are lots of other salons that stock it. And this pump has a really lovely mist, very similar to the Kerastase one in fact. and it's just, yeah, again, really good. Adding salt spray into your hair really helps with texture, and texture is also the key to having a curl stay in fine hair, because I know that a lot of girls struggle with that. I struggle with it for years, and this is the secret weapon as far as I'm concerned. Putting texture in your hair means you don't even have to use hairspray. I hardly even use hairspray, so and my curls last for 2 days sometimes. This stuff is really, really good. So invest in a nice salt spray or a texturizing spray. This one from Philip Kingsley is called the MAXIMISER. Does a very similar thing. For fine, limp and flyaway hair types, maximizes volume, body and bounce. I couldn't say it any better. That's exactly what it does. So something like that also will help to add a bit of grip to the hair. When you've done all of that, so Moroccanioil, thickening lotion, volumizing mousse and salt spray, I then brush my hair again. So that I think just helps to make sure the product is evenly distributed. So I just brush through with my tangle teaser, then I blast it dry with a hairdryer. So I flip my hair upside down, I just literally do a rough dry, there's no blow drying at all, I don't even know how to do that. Just so that it's dry, and that also injects a bit of volume into it. And you'll see my hair looks like a lion's mane afterwards. It's serious. And then what I do is I just run a little bit of Moroccanioil through it again just to calm it down, because otherwise it sort of becomes a bit triangular. And then you're left with very texturized hair, and it'll look a million times thicker. If I leave my hair to just air dry with none of this going on, it will fall absolutely dead down next to my face. It looks terrible. It's not a good look. So I often will wear my hair like that every day because I don't have time to curl it every day. It also looks really good when I put it in a pony, because again, my pony can be very like weedy and pathetic. So when I do this to my hair, I can put it in a pony, it looks lovely and thick. It also means I don't have to wash my hair every day, which is a complete miracle, because I used to wash my hair every single day. Now I try to wash it every 2 days, and what these products do is, I guess, again, because they're drying your hair out a little, it means I'm not so greasy. I just use a little bit of dry shampoo and I can totally get away with it on day 2. When it comes to styling the hair, once you've done that, if you did want to go on to curl it, for example, there are a few things to consider. So the first thing is a good heat protectant. I always forget to put heat protectant in dry hair, which is why this is amazing. This is the GHD style curl hold spray, and you spray it onto dry hair. So for example, this is second day hair. I washed it yesterday morning, and what I did this morning is I put a little bit of dry shampoo in the roots. I used the Collab one, but you could also use Batiste, it's very good. And I just sectioned my hair, and I sprayed 2 or 3 sprays on every single length, and then curled it. And what it does, it also holds the curl, and it's obviously got the heat protection in it as well. So that's a fantastic product. I rate that very highly. Once I've done that, I know you think this is like a gazillion products, and it is, but this is what you need to do. If you're not born with this hair, it requires work. Next up is a texturizing spray. So there's 2 options I've got here. The first is the Batiste XXL dry shampoo. This works really, really well for adding a bit of texture into your hair. You can spray it into the roots, but also works really well spraying it into the lengths, and just kind of, gives your hair a little more of a lived-in feel. That's great, available from Clicks and Discount. And then this is a lovely spray. It's a dry texturizing spray from L'Oreal, which you can't get here. I got it overseas, called Volume Supersizing Spray. Gives backcombed volume and instant matte texture. It's exactly what it does. Nice fine mist, and just again roughs up the hair a little bit. Last but not least, if you have curled your hair and you do think you need a little bit more help holding the curl, just use a really nice fine hairspray. Elnet is my favorite. I haven't got it at the moment, but I've been using this TRESEMME Extra Hold Salon Finish hairspray that Misha from Brandslut actually recommended. We did a hair tutorial with her, and it's really good. Also very, very good. Not quite as fine as the Elnet in terms of the spray, but works like a dream. And once I've done that, I brush my hair again, because I think it's important. That's what keeps it looking nice and soft and makes the curls not look so defined. And my hair will stay like this for 2 days. So those are all of the products that I think work really well. Obviously, look in the store for whatever you think would work best for your hair type. But give it a whirl. Try layering the products. Try curling your hair once you've layered the products, and tell me if you find the curl is better defined and lasts longer in your hair, because I've seen a huge improvement since I've started doing this routine. So yeah, if you have any other tips, then please leave them below. I love learning about new products and ways of doing things, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.